Hey friends, I just got back from Ohio earlier this week where I was visiting my friend Cheryl from Retro Dollhouse, and we had an incredible week of just hanging out, getting to know each other better, eating delicious food, and tag sailing. We did a lot of tag sailing and a lot of thrifting, and it was a ton of fun. So I got so much stuff that I had to ship myself the stuff back. And one of my packages that I shipped through UPS arrived yesterday. The other two packages were shipped media mail through USPS because they're books. So, books that I'll use to make jewelry with. But I just wanted to show you very quickly some of the really fun stuff that I got while I was there. So, my oldest son loves trucker hats, also loves John Deere. So I got him a bunch of really cool vintage trucker hats. This one I think I'm going to keep for myself. Call before you dig, because I have to do that when we do demos at work. This I might also keep for myself as well. I love this. It's kind of gross and dirty. I will clean it up, but I think this is really cool. I don't actually own any cast iron. Isn't that upsetting? Anyway, um, got a bunch of really great books with some really fun graphics in it. So I will use these to make jewelry. Let's take a pause for jewelry. I'm wearing these earrings. You may have seen them before, all made out of vintage paper, ephemera, some grocery store grocery store circulars, some book pages behind there. Um, this is a chain that I made with a charm that I made. Sorry. This is from an electrical panel list. It's a GE charm. My entire family, both my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family, worked for GE. My grandfather on my dad's side owned a GE appliance store from the 50s through the 80s, and then my family on my mom's side were engineers and worked for GE corporate. So it was we're kind of a GE family. It's probably weird to be walking around with a GE heart charm, but I don't know. I collect GE memorabilia. I got this ruler while I was in Ohio. There is nothing just as good as General Electric, but I'm curious why it doesn't have the GE actual logo on it. Anyway, whatever. Back to jewelry. This is a vintage necklace that Cheryl and I picked up in our travels over the week. These are all plastic beads, but they're very fun. They're very lightweight. And this is another vintage plastic bead necklace. This is in the style of Mardi Gras beads. So they're actually adhered to like a nylon thread so they don't move, but I love the color. Goes well with my dress. Look like a candy striper today. Never know where I'm looking in the camera. Anyway, back to what I got. I can never pass these up. They're so disgusting. But they do have some really, doesn't that look appetizing? They do have some really fun graphics in them. I love the, oh, here's a great one. Oh, this is ice cream, but it looks like spam. Oh, this is a good one. Macaroni loaf. Doesn't that sound scrumptious? No, disgusting. I did buy an entire box of patterns, and to ship them, I actually took the patterns out because I cannot get over the graphics on these patterns. I like to make earrings out of these guys, these faces. I love the ones from the 80s. Oh, this one. Okay, come on. Sassy 80s ladies faces on your earrings. Don't you want that? I do. So got a bunch of those. I actually ended up using the patterns themselves that I pulled out of here as packing material in my other boxes of books so that they wouldn't be rattling all around. I did pick up some board games and took them apart, took the components out, took the boxes apart because I will use these boxes also to make jewelry. Oh, here's some beads that I took from Cheryl's house because I love this color and they're super tiny and she won't use them and I love them. We each got a few of these containers. They're not Tupperware. I thought maybe they were, but they're not. But they do close, and these are great for mobile beading, I think. These are some game pieces, some vintage jewelry. I have to process all this stuff. It's going to be really fun. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. I'll probably create a video about it because it's different every time. I cannot seem to find a solution for organizing beads that works every time. Here's another bag of some fun stuff. Keys. Oh, a pocket knife I got for my son. I'm trying to open this bag, but it doesn't want to open. And the slidey thing came off of it. There's some old calendars in here. More keys, charms, and things like that. And then the pièce de résistance is this container of beads. It didn't come full of beads, but it is full of beads now. Cheryl and I bought a lot of vintage necklaces. Things are falling on the floor like this. We washed them all. We took them apart. We sorted them. We processed them. And now I will be resorting them here in my house. I'm very excited about this, but also a little overwhelmed. If you have great ideas for bead storage, please, please, please let me know. This is a cry for help. I need bead storage solutions. And the more modular, the better. I find when I have containers that I put beads in, and then I get more beads, and then I just need to get more containers. And maybe that's the way it goes. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So if you have solutions, I have problems. If you have solutions, I have problems, and I want to hear your solutions. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me on this wild and crazy journey. I plan on posting a lot more and actually going over some of the beads that I got. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this necklace? So these are also Mardi Gras style beads. They are adhered to the string. They have these rhinestones in them. They're plastic. I mean, this is an adorable choker, probably from the 60s, I would say. I love it. I sometimes feel like I can't wear chokers because I'm over 40 and, you know, I have several chins. But who cares? Let's accessorize. Let's accessorize our chins, ladies. Man, I'm on a roll today. I'm still very tired and recovering from my trip. All right. If you have ideas about chokers on women over 40, if you have solutions to my bead storage problems, I want to hear all about them in the comments. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you next time.